Managing low-key on notes. Radar blip sound full. Rain slow ticking hi-hats. They trying to track the convoy. Checking satellite signals. Watching the grid. Turn the transponders off. Zero corners. We go! Off the map, cutting the wire, disabling the feed. Moving in darkness with tactical speed. No GPS tracing the moves that we make. Leaving no digital path in our wake. Suitcases packed with untraceable weight. Slipping right past the perimeter gate. We built our kingdom away from the screen. Operating slick in the space in between. They look at the monitor, searching the block. Nothing but static and heavy padlocks. Started with pennies on cold concrete floors. Now we behind all the unlisted doors. Heavyweight syndicate, ghosts in the night. Vanishing clean out of everybody's sight. 808 sub, bass swells, hi-hats double speed. They look for our shadow across the terrain. Nothing but headlights and cold winter rain. Try all you want, but you won't find a trace. Disappeared clean to a secret hell place. Heavy 808, drop dog, breast stabs. Investigator, whole operation off the map. Left all the enemies stuck in the trap. Cut all the signals, untraceable flight. Ruling the empire, straight through the night. Off the map, zero location, off the map, solid foundation, heavyweight syndicate running the game. Ghost in the dark with an immortal name. Off the map. Meeting in chambers where signals go dead. Counting the profits where rivals are bled. No registration on vehicles driven. Total control of the life we were given. Let the loud talkers stay under the light. We do our business away from the sight. Armored up convoy with midnight black glass. Watch every tracker and camera pass. Trading the storm where the pressure is high. Phantom regime underneath the gray sky. Locked in the vault with the keys to the town. Living invisible, wearing the crown. They look for our shadow across the terrain. Nothing but headlights and cold winter rain. Try all you want, but you won't find a trace. Disappeared clean to a secret hell place. We took the whole operation off the map. Let's go to enemies stuck in the trap. Cut all the signals, untraceable flight. Call it the empire, straight through the night. Off the map, zero location, off the map. Solid foundation, heavyweight syndicate running the game. Ghost in the dark with an immortal name. Off the map. No coordinates, no digital trail. Watching the whole surveillance grid flail. Cut the power, kill the light. Fire! Off the map. We took the whole operation off the map. Left all the enemies stuck in the trap. Caught all the signals, untraceable flight. Ruling the empire, straight through the night. Off the map. Zero location, off the map. Solid foundation, heavyweight syndicate running the game. Ghost in the dark with an immortal name. Off the map. No signal found. Out of range. Off the map. Engine hums low. Rain falling on windshield. Slow menacing piano keys. Bosses don't drive the car. Driver up front with both hands on the wheel. Armor on the doors. Calling the plays from behind the tent. Welcome to the backseat. Midnight glide down the Nifty Avenue. Double glazed windows with a midnight hue. Chauffeur in the front checking on the rear. Never let an enemy get anywhere near. Phone on silent, counting up a spread. Moving past the corners where the ponds have bled. We don't get reckless, we don't make a scene. Smoothest execution that you've ever seen. Traded cold sidewalk for leather recliner. Built an empire, couldn't make it finer. Every single order spoken in a whisper. Every new asset, making paper crisper. Heavyweight syndicate, never lose our cool. Let the little boys argue about the rule. Fade away, fade away, fade away, fade away. See the convoy rolling in the line. Wonder who's sitting behind the design. Keep your eyes forward, mind your own lane. Mastermind plotting in the pouring rain. Run their whole game from the backseat. Watching all the pawns tactical mind. No license plate that the city can't trace. Just an empire moving at a steady pace. Let the frontline soldiers handle all the noise. We don't play around with the amateur boys. Solid gold cufflinks, ice in the vein. Turn every struggle to an endless game. Driver hit the gas when the light turns green. Living out the nightmares that they never seen. Untouchable fortress rolling on the road. Never felt the pressure or the heavy load. They see the convoy rolling in a line. Wonder who's sitting behind the design. Keep your eyes forward, mind your own lane. Mastermind plotting in the pouring rain. Running in the whole game from the backseat. Watching all the palms scatter on the street. Never break the sweat in the middle of the heat. Sitting on the throne that they can't defeat. Backseat, calling all the days. Backseat, never in a daze. Heavyweight syndicate ruling the night. Out of the cameras, away from the light. Backseated. No spotlight needed. No face to show. Just the cold power making kingdoms grow. Tinted glass. Lock the gate. Control the city. Did a whole game from the backseat. Watching all the bombs scatter on the street. Never break a sweat in the middle of the heat. Sitting on the throne that they can't defeat. Backseat, calling all the plays. Backseat, never in a daze. Heavyweight syndicate ruling night. Out of the cameras, away from the light. Keep your hands on the wheel. I'll tell you where we're going. Backseat.
Arrangem blowing no notes. Distant sirens. Thunder rumble. Slow ticking hi-hats. Beat. Cold. Warning tone. Every border has a price. Step over the line and you don't get a second chance. Look around you. You picked the wrong corner. You standing on the wrong side. Footsteps echo down an empty lane. Cold wind blowing in the freezing rain. Standing on territory marked in red, where the careless amateurs have quickly bled. We don't draw lines just to watch them fade. Every single boundary was battle made. Guards on the corner with the eyes pitch black. Once you cross over, ain't no turning right back. We built this fortress out of sweat and stone. Never let a stranger near the syndicate throne. You should have checked who was running the block before the heavy gates began to double lock. Heavyweight pressure pushing through the dark. Laser beam centered on the middle of the mark. You took a gamble that you couldn't afford. Standing in the range of the execution board. Look at the shadows starting to divide. You made a bad choice, caught on the wrong side. No way to run. You standing on the wrong side of the line. Burning to the syndicate design. Never should have crossed into our territory. Just another pawn in a finished story. Wrong side, nowhere to run. Wrong side, the battle is done. Heavyweight kings that are ruling the street. Bow your head down when the monsters meet. Wrong side. No negotiations when the breach occurs. Watching all the movement as the vision blurs. We got discipline, we got heavy rank, moving like an ironclad, straight to the bed. Look at the circle, not a single crack. Solidified in steel and we lead the attack. You brought loud noise to a quiet place. Now you see the fury written on our face. Trained in the storm where the cold gets deep. Taking all the ashes that we swore
Took a gamble that you couldn't afford, standing in the range of the execution board. Look at the shadows starting to divide. You made a bad choice, caught on the wrong side.
Don't relate or run, standing on the wrong side of the line. Right into the syndicate design. Noodles should have crossed into our territory. Just another pawn in the finished story. Wrong side, nowhere to run. Wrong side, the battle is done. Heavyweight kings that are ruling the street. Bow your head down when the monsters meet. Wrong side.
One step too far, one fatal mistake. Look at the ground that's about to break. Lock down the zone, seal the gate, clear the line.
You standing on the wrong side of the line. Right into the syndicate design. Never should have crossed into our territory. Just another pawn in the finished story. Wrong side, nowhere to run. Wrong side, the battle is done. Heavyweight kings that are ruling the street. Bow your head down when the monsters meet. Wrong side.
Should have stayed in your own lane. No rematches. Wrong side.
Here's some old notes. This is Sirens. Right side. For the ticking. High hates. Surrounded on all four corners. They thought they had us boxed in. Two soldiers. 360 degrees of defense. Cover my blind spot. I cover yours. Back to back. Oh, standing in the center of an empty square. Heavy steel clicking in the midnight air. They try to flank us on the left and the right. Forgot we were gonna operate at night. Spine against spine, we don't break the formation. Built our own empire across the whole nation. Every single angle is covered in lock. Never got shaken and never got shot. Pulled up to my rear with the cold steel drawn. Holding down the fort to the crack of the dawn. Started in the alley with our backs to the wall. Never standing tall, watching rivals all fall. Heavy sub bass rattling through the ground. Dominating every single inch of the town. They thought numbers would tear us apart. Forgot about the iron inside of the heart. Look at the circle, untouchable frame. Two lethal titans taking over the game. Standing back to back, taking on the whole town. Spine against spine, never gonna go down. Two-man army that is claiming the crown. Hear the heavy footsteps making the sound. Back to back, locking down the lane. Back to back, pushing through the pain. Heavyweight syndicate, ruling the street. Bow your head down when the masterminds meet. Back to back. Reload in the sink, moving on a beat. Unstoppable force in the middle of the heat. No blind spots when the loyalty is pure. Every single shot, execution is sure. Let the whole city try to test our defense. Watch the pressure turn immediately tense. We don't need 100 when the true are elite. Leaving all the enemies flat on the street. Solid as granite under stormy gray skies. Laser beam focus looking into their eyes. Traded cold corners for the penthouse view. Always did exactly what we promised to do. They thought numbers would tear us apart. Forgot about the iron inside of the heart. Look at the circle, untouchable frame. Two lethal titans taking over the game. Standing back to back, taking on the whole town. Spine against spine, never gonna go down. Two-man army that is claiming the crown. Hear the heavy footsteps making the sound. Back to back, locking down the lane. Back to back, pushing through the pain. Heavyweight syndicate, ruling the street. Bow your head down when the masterminds meet. Back to back.
Cover the rear. Hold the line. Executing on the master design. No retreat. No surrender.
Clear the block, standing back to back, taking on the
360 degrees. Zero breaches. Untouchable.